Hello and welcome back for more Survivor. We're up to episode 3. Well, I tell you what,
It goes quick.
it sure does. We started. It's been like an hour since I watched it, so
Yeah, I've only just finished. I started behind you, so you've had a little bit of time to think about it.
yeah, I've thought about it a lot actually. So I think if I remember correctly, we started with the world team, right? And then it was their hunt for the great key.
No, I don't think so. They started with the Aussies. Actually, they often do the fallout of the previous tribal first, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
You can talk about the key.
Yeah, so the whole key thing. I mean, when Parvati, that was her name, right?
Parvati. I didn't say anything last night when you kept saying her name. You say it different than everyone else.
Sorry.
Parvati. Yeah.
When she found the key, I was like, I felt like she saw it before she acknowledged that she saw
I'd
it.
say too. I thought she was doing like a 360 to see if anyone was watching her take it, but she totally wasn't.
No, she totally wasn't. And yeah, she was like, oh, maybe it's, oh my God, it is on the tree. And
I would be hopeless.
The whole thing with the chest.
Awful.
And when like Rob comes back and they're just like sitting there completely hanging loose, unlocked.
Tony, not Rob. But
oh,
yes.
Rob, sorry, Rob, yeah.
Tony, not Rob.
Oh, see, I'm forgetting everyone's names again. I really should have like a list up on the screen while I'm doing this. I'm so bad with their names.
You did last night.
Yeah.
That was funny. I thought she was going to like put a sort of, a dress over it or a skirt over it as well.
I think
but
that would have
it
been
was
making it too obvious.
There. Yeah, maybe.
But even then he was
ad,
sus. He was so sus. He was like,
and he talked in another episode about how he likes to hang around at camp. That's kind of what he did in his winning game. He didn't, go too far from camp. So I was like, oh man, he might be hard to budge. But they were genuinely nervous.
Yeah. She was like, oh, please, Rob, don't. Did I do it again? I did it. Is his name Rob? Is it?
Tony,
yeah, please, I did it again. Please, Tony, don't make me get up.
And then she says something like, oh, I'm going to make coffee first. I'm like, why did you say that? Like, now it makes it sound like you should get up.
Yeah, I thought that was all weird. But, and
Lisa helped save the day.
Yep. And I think in this episode, I think Lisa is MVP. She did a lot.
She's easy to like.
Yeah. I mean, I told you I like her in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, because all the others are such athletes, and she's just sort of fairly normal. And when they're talking in the water, I think she's just like, "Oh yeah, okay, I'll do that." She's just sort of easy to get along with.
She's just doing the old Kiwi thing that like, no, it's okay, low key, yeah, no problem.
I actually had to go rewind a bit when they said, what is she going to do to keep him there, and then they dropped the ladle in the well, and I actually was like, did she do that? I rewound a little bit, but it sort of zoomed in. You can't. Well, I couldn't tell. I think they just made it look like maybe she had knocked it in, but
I like that happened.
Either way,
and then she's basically hanging him in the.
He's like, yeah, can you push me in? I was waiting for it just to go.
Rob, sorry, I'm what's his name again? Tony, yeah. Who's Tony? I don't know who that is.
And he's a big guy too.
It was all very funny. But then, is it Sarah finds the totem?
Yeah, the idol.
Yeah,
it's funny. All these things just seed into my brain, but you're sort of coming in fresh. Oh yeah, the totem.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, the idol, the immunity idol. That's it. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to be like this whole.
Hang on,
show.
It wasn't Sarah, by the way.
Who was it?
On the World Tribe.
I'm going to bring the list up.
You need to pull up the list.
Yeah.
Pull up the list.
the Quebecian girl.
That's right. That's right.
And boy, she was excited, but she put it back, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I still have to open the list. Hold on, let me just get it.
I didn't catch that. If she did, maybe I was too busy messaging you.
I thought it looked to me like she put it back. And I thought, oh no, but then when they were recording it, she had it around her neck, so maybe she just put the packaging back.
maybe.
God, can you imagine someone finding a thing? Yes, immunity idol.
Well, I've definitely done that before. By the way, they've definitely like taken the packaging and like created another mocked one up to look like an idol. Put it
And
back in
then
the pack.
when they presented it at council, it's just been like, what are you talking about? That's not an idol.
Many times that has happened. Many times. There's a real art to it.
I hope that happens. I really do.
There is the worst thing about me telling you some of this backstory is that just on the very slim chance that you ever go back and watch some of these other ones, like a whole bunch of them are spoiled for you based on the people that are in this game.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry. I think
I know it's very.
I'm probably not
unlikely,
going to at this stage. This is fun though. I'm enjoying this.
But if it ever did happen, I will say there have been some seasons where I have been spoiled about who wins beforehand, and I still find them fun. It's fun to see someone, even knowing who wins, like how they got there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The journey is just as important as the destination, they say.
You were telling me that you are having some trouble with names, which has become obvious already.
Yep.
And you were going to talk about that?
Oh, what was it? I forget now. I forget what we were talking about.
Maybe that's all that you were going to say, that you were having trouble. Just because I think I was talking about how there's a lot of big movers and everyone's used to driving. No one really wants to take a back seat.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to talk about the big moves that everybody's doing. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll skip over. We'll switch over because that. Okay. But sorry. Before we go over to the Australian. What do they call them? The tribe. Thank you. I'm not used to all these Survivor terms. I'm so sorry. I just want to finish on something with the world tribe, and that is Tommy. He is not looking good.
He's not well connected, is he?
Well connected. He's not connected. He is not connected at all. Yeah,
all he has to do is just last a bit longer, though. Who knows what could happen when they hit merge?
Even Lisa. So, yes, she helped them out this time, but also they would have completely left her on the outer if they didn't need her to do something for them.
Yeah.
So, she's not in a good position either.
Almost all of these people would turn on the person if it made the most sense. Like they've all played enough. It's not that loyalty game. They all kind of appreciate that you've got to do what Sarah's doing.
Yeah,
she looked really conflicted. That was the opening scene. It was Sarah being really conflicted about what she had done the night before.
When Kirby turned to her and said, "Okay, we're doing Rob," she had a look on her face. It was like, "Oh, that's not what
David."
I wanted. David, shit, it's right in front of me as well. I've got it on my phone.
You've got Rob stuck in your brain.
I'm like looking at them. I don't know what Rob was on the show, right?
Yes, he was the first one.
He's the South African dude. That's right. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I don't have an obsession with Rob.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she seemed really conflicted. A bit torn up about it. But then she's like, no, I've got to go with it. Like I've sort of gone down this path now. Like she sort of can't help herself.
Well, I think she was like, I've committed to doing this, so I'm going to follow through. But this episode, she was like, okay, now I need to flip. I need you to do the same for me and follow through on something that you don't necessarily want to do.
Did you notice the votes at the end?
Yes, and then that completely threw me because I was like, when did this happen? And I didn't actually like that. I didn't like.
You like being able to solve it.
No, it's not that. But there was even if there was like a hint, like even if they'd just shown like a slight discussion or that they were talking that maybe we didn't hear it or something, but there was none of that. They didn't show anything, so it was just completely out of the blue. It's just like, well, this is not what you were showing. So what is this show? See, and now I'm annoyed.
It's not like Agatha Christie or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And they don't do a Genius style 1 hour ago. or very, very rarely. Sometimes they just won't give you all the information. That's just part of it, and that's kind of why I don't always. Well, I mean, I do. I do still try to guess it, but I'm not worry. I've just been tricked that many times.
I'll try not to obsess too much about trying to figure out who's going to get voted out. Because normally I'm sitting there thinking, okay, just trying to get the votes of who's going to vote for who in my head. And of course, even when I thought that they were going to vote for Shonny, I thought, okay, there's still a chance that somebody could flip and vote for George.
Absolutely.
So I was like, so that's still a good chance. But then it was just like, this is not what we discussed. Okay. Even though I'm not part of it, but you know what I mean.
How about Janine sort of, pleading basically with Luke, hey, I think George has got an idol. Can you do this for me? And he's like, I commit. I'm done. I'll do this for you. And then at the end, Shonny says, except for those Shonny votes. And Janine's like, yes, sorry, that was me. And she's just talked Luke into it.
Yep. I thought I heard that at the end. I was like, why is she owning up to it? Yeah.
I must admit, I had the subtitles on because I kind of don't want to miss anything.
Oh, no, I don't have subtitles on. You were watching the online version.
Yeah. But the subtitles on the regular one as well. If you, I mean, they obviously subtitle some of it if they think you can't hear it or if they think some of the accents are too strong.
Okay. Yeah. So let's talk about.
That's going to be interesting for where that puts Janine and Luke because they've kind of been on the outs twice now.
Yes, I actually thought this episode surely they're going to try and just form a relationship with those three. Obviously not George, because I think the relationship... they made it very clear in this episode, the relationship between George and Luke is done.
No, he wasn't having any of that. And yet I hope you can kind of see, even though it wasn't what George was doing wasn't working, like they weren't having it, and even though it was like quite brash and in their face, hopefully you could kind of see that, again, a bit like with Rob, actually. He was sort of... working his magic at the tribal, you could see when he puts the pressure on about how hard that must be to hold your nerve and resist, and even as he's being really annoying, he's also being convincing and making people second guess themselves.
Well, I'm glad no one second guessed themselves, because he needed to go. Because I wanted him to go, and I would have been upset if Shonny went, but also I wouldn't have been that upset if she went because it's like, well, what's she actually doing, really? Nothing. She's trying to fly under the radar. That's what she's trying to do. And she's doing a terrible job.
She's not someone to dominate. Yeah, she is someone who does sit back a little bit more. I'm really hoping that we get to see her with Parvati, just because they are a little bit alike, and I just want to see how that goes, whether they sort of become best buds or whether they
clash.
I don't think they will clash, but
you think? I reckon if Shonny is even still there when the merge happens, that's a big if at the moment.
I thought they were going to tease it at the end that the next one would be a merge, but maybe not. Because they often would just tease it right up front.
Okay. I think my theory anyway, just based upon watching Parvati. Oh, so how do you say it? Parvati? Is that it? Parvati, sorry.
Emphasis on the first syllable.
Yeah, Parvati. Watching her and just seeing the way she behaves, she seems like she wants to be the person in control and the person that is the center of attention.
Yes.
And I don't think that...
She kind of knows she can't play on the down low. Like, people see her as too much of a threat. So there's almost... only Sari can kind of get away with that. She knows a lot. I'm too big. I can't fly under here. It's not gonna work. I might as well go hard. It's just her way.
You just reminded me of a line that Sari said when hold on, I'll get his name. Where is it? Tony back to camp, and he said, "Oh, how are you going for the key hunt?" She says, "Do you think I'd be sitting here if I had the key?"
And yet she straight up lied to him at one point when they were.
She totally did have the key. That's the thing. She's funny.
You don't underestimate her. No, it was good, and I did enjoy some of George needling the world tribe as well, like during the challenge. Like
Yes.
everyone knows what he's doing. Everyone knows they're trying to get under your skin, but at the same time, you're standing out there for an hour and a half, and like feeling sore, wanting to crumble. Like the mind games do work.
Jordan
There's a
handled
reason people
himself
do
well,
it.
I thought, during that challenge, actually.
Yeah, because it's just to look at him, you'd think, oh, maybe not. But after the last game, he talked about what sort of gym regimen he did in the lead up to the game.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people will even, like, maybe put on a little bit of weight before they go out, deliberately. Although this is a shorter game, so probably not as much of a thing. And Parvati, they were saying, he was commenting on how strong she is. Like, she's like a yoga instructor and stuff as well. So even though she looks slight, she's like a lot of them are, even though they might not look like there's much to them, they're often quite strong.
And yeah, it was Sarah that crumbled. And she nearly crumbled more than once, actually, and then she finally did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is... I actually thought when that happened, ooh, that does not bode well for you. Because if I was on your team, I would be pointing the finger at you right now. Saying, you just lost it.
Make a mistake. I am kind of glad that some of the Aussies are going, though, even though they're players I like, because I just don't want them coming into merge where the Aussies are like,
dominating
6-3 up or something like that. Yeah, we've got 3 internationals, 3 Americans, and 5.
So there's 5 Aussies. Yep.
And then one of each is going to go in the next episode.
Yeah, I saw the preview. The next is an individual challenge, and one person will get the immunity idol.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
It looked like a core strength kind of one. That one where they're holding you might not have clocked it, but it's one they've done before where they're kind of holding the box with their legs. It's lots of core strength.
Okay.
So we'll change it up.
Okay, all right. Good episode.
It probably wasn't as bombastic as the as the last one.
No, the last one was just, it was crazy. There were like things happening so much before the council. And then at the council,
it was quite a big episode.
But this was still good.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that as much as I do really enjoy watching David. The fact that he meant that it sort of cleared the air a bit. Like he's not going to dominate. And George, even though he was playing from the bottom, and he was always going to be playing from the bottom because of just that he wasn't as well connected, and that people. Were watching out for him. He could dominate as well. You could see him even just starting to do it, even when people didn't like him.
Yeah. And
like you said, Parvati is definitely that on the other side. So I'm kind of glad that George is gone as well, just because it does give the others some room to move now as well.
Yeah. So my question now will be, I think anyway that it would be interesting if Parvati got booted.
Yeah.
Basically, just and then basically just eliminating all the strongest, most dominating people, and then seeing what happens. I would love that. So I don't think it's going to happen. I think she's got the world team just too tied up around her finger.
He's pretty well connected.
Yeah.
We have seen people that they want to go after some big guns already. Kirby actually did quite a good job in this episode of not dictating. You could kind of see her asking others what they wanted to do and going, oh, okay. She was still definitely directing behind the scenes, but she was like, no, I did a big thing last episode.
I'm going to let other people decide,
Step back a little bit,
Yeah, that was smart. Yeah. And she, in fact, speaking of Kirby, she looked pretty conflicted a number of times during this episode.
And they definitely forecast that into the next one as well, that, things are not all good with Sarah. I don't know how much of that is sort of editing, just trying to keep us on our toes, or whether it's going to be something that comes home to roost.
Yeah,
she seems relatively committed to it.
Yeah.
But is Sarah going to be too demanding about it?
Yeah.
Mind you, in the last episode, Kirby did put her on the spot.
Yes.
Like she kind of, forced her to go along with it. There's a lot of mind games.
Yep. But okay. So the next episode, I actually saw the next episode is on Monday. Is that right?
Is that what it said?
Well, I might have watched the end of Deal or No Deal again. But I thought that I saw.
Is that what's going to happen? You're going to be like a Deal or No Deal person.
No, I'm totally not in. It is the dumbest show ever. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm sure Channel 10 has way dumber shows. Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Yeah. Anyway, people who watch this will know.
Yeah. Hey. Well, maybe we'll be back on Sunday, or on Monday. Who knows?
Oh, maybe not. Whenever that is, I can't see it. Never mind.
Okay, all right. Well, until next episode, look forward to it. So the individual challenge. Very excited about this one.
All right, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yep. Okay, see yous.
Talk more. See ya.